Welcome to Tidbit Takeaways History Podcasts. Today we embark on a journey through the epic saga of Greece, unraveling its complete story from ancient legends to modern triumphs. Join us as we explore the ancient ruins, myths, and traditions that define Greece's rich heritage. Our story begins over 5,000 years ago on the island of Crete, where the Minoan civilization flourished. Known for its advanced culture and stunning palaces, the Minoans were the first great civilization of Europe. Their intricate artwork, sophisticated architecture, and advanced understanding of engineering laid the groundwork for future Greek achievements. Around 1600 BCE, the Mycenaean civilization emerged on the Greek mainland. Known for their warrior culture and majestic citadels, the Mycenaeans were heavily influenced by the Minoans but developed their own unique culture. The Mycenaeans are perhaps best known for their epic poetry, including the famous works of Homer, the Iliad, and the Odyssey. The Dark Ages that followed the collapse of the Mycenaean civilization gave rise to the city-states, or polis, that would come to define ancient Greece. Among these city-states, Athens, Sparta, and Corinth emerged as major powers, each with its own unique character and government. Athens became known for its democratic government, Sparta for its militaristic society, and Corinth for its strategic location and economic power. The 5th century BCE was a golden age for Athens. Under the leadership of Pericles, Athens became the cultural and intellectual center of Greece. The Parthenon was built, a symbol of Athenian democracy, and the pinnacle of classical Greek architecture. Philosophy flourished with the likes of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, who laid the foundations of Western philosophy. Drama reached its zenith with playwrights like Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides, who produced timeless tragedies and comedies that are still performed today. The Persian Wars in the early 5th century BCE tested Greek resolve and ultimately led to the defeat of the Persian Empire. The victories at Marathon, Thermopylae, and Salamis became legendary, inspiring future generations and securing Greece's place as a major power in the ancient world. Following the Persian Wars, Athens emerged as the dominant power in Greece, leading to the golden age of Athenian democracy under the leadership of Pericles. This period saw the construction of the Parthenon, a symbol of Athenian power and the pinnacle of classical Greek architecture. The arts and sciences flourished in Athens, with philosophers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle laying the foundations of Western philosophy. The dramatic arts also reached new heights, with playwrights like Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides producing timeless tragedies and comedies that are still performed today. The Peloponnesian War, which lasted from 431 to 404 BCE, was a protracted conflict between Athens and its allies and Sparta and its allies. The war ended in defeat for Athens and marked the decline of the city-state's power. The war also highlighted the internal divisions within Greece, as city-states fought against each other and external powers vied for control. Despite the challenges of the Peloponnesian War, the classical period of Greek history produced some of its greatest achievements. The philosophy of this era, particularly the work of Plato and Aristotle, laid the foundation for Western thought. The art and architecture of this period, exemplified by the sculptures of Phidias and the buildings of Pericles, set the standard for beauty and proportion. The literature of this period, including the works of Herodotus, Thucydides, and Xenophon, provided a rich and detailed account of Greek history and culture. The classical period also saw the development of democratic institutions in Athens, where citizens participated in government and debated important issues in the assembly. This democratic experiment, though limited to male citizens, was a radical departure from the autocratic rule of other civilizations and laid the groundwork for modern concepts of democracy. The death of Alexander the Great in 323 BCE marked the end of the classical period and the beginning of the Hellenistic era. Alexander's conquests spread Greek culture and ideas across the known world, creating a new synthesis of Greek, Persian, Egyptian, and Indian cultures. This period witnessed a flourishing of art, science, and philosophy as Greek ideas blended with those of other cultures. Cities like Alexandria in Egypt became centers of learning and culture, boasting the famous Library of Alexandria, which housed thousands of scrolls containing the collective knowledge of the ancient world. Scholars from across the Mediterranean and beyond flocked to Alexandria to study and exchange ideas, contributing to a vibrant intellectual atmosphere. The Hellenistic period also saw the rise of new philosophical schools such as Stoicism, Epicureanism, and Skepticism, which offered different approaches to the pursuit of knowledge and the meaning of life. These philosophical schools had a lasting influence on Western thought and continue to be studied and debated to this day. Art and architecture flourished during the Hellenistic era, with artists exploring new styles and themes. The sculpture of this period became more realistic and emotional, reflecting the influence of diverse cultural traditions. The Laocoon and his son sculpture is a prime example of the Hellenistic style, showcasing intricate detail and a dramatic narrative. Science and mathematics also made significant advances during this time. The mathematician Euclid wrote his seminal work, Elements, which laid the foundation for geometry. The astronomer Aristarchus proposed a heliocentric model of the solar system, centuries before Copernicus. These advancements in science and mathematics paved the way for future discoveries and innovations. The Hellenistic kingdoms that emerged after Alexander's death, such as the Ptolemaic kingdom in Egypt and the Seleucid Empire in the Near East, became centers of wealth and power. These kingdoms engaged in cultural exchange and trade, facilitating the spread of Greek culture throughout the region. However, the constant wars and power struggles among the Hellenistic kingdoms eventually weakened them, leading to their conquest by the Romans. Greece came under Roman rule in the 2nd century BCE, following the Roman victory over the Achaean League in the Battle of Corinth in 146 BCE. While the Roman conquest brought political change, Greek culture and society continued to flourish under Roman rule. The Roman period in Greece, also known as the Roman Peace or Pax Romana, was a time of relative stability and prosperity. The Romans admired Greek art, literature, and philosophy, and many wealthy Romans sponsored Greek artists and scholars. This patronage led to a flourishing of the arts in Greece, with new monuments, sculptures, and literary works being produced. One of the most famous monuments from this period is the Arch of Hadrian in Athens, built in 131–132 CE to honor the Roman Emperor Hadrian. The arch is a testament to the close relationship between Rome and Greece during this time. The Roman period also saw the spread of Christianity in Greece. While the Apostle Paul is said to have visited Greece in the 1st century CE, it was not until the 4th century CE that Christianity became the dominant religion in the region. The Roman Emperor Constantine the Great, who legalized Christianity in the Roman Empire in 313 CE, played a significant role in this process. The spread of Christianity led to the construction of many churches and monasteries across Greece. One of the most famous is the monastery of Hosios Loukas, founded in the 10th century CE and known for its Byzantine frescoes and mosaics. Despite the cultural and economic prosperity of Roman Greece, the region faced challenges. The Roman Empire faced invasions and internal strife which affected Greece as well. In the 3rd century CE, the region was invaded by the Goths, who sacked several cities and caused widespread destruction. By the 4th century CE, the Roman Empire was divided into eastern and western halves, with Greece falling under the jurisdiction of the Eastern Roman Empire, or Byzantium. This period marked the beginning of Byzantine Greece, which would last until the fall of Constantinople in 1453 CE. With the division of the Roman Empire in the 4th century CE, Eastern Roman Empire, or Byzantium, emerged as a powerful state with its capital in Constantinople. Byzantine Greece became a key region within the empire, serving as a bridge between Europe and Asia and a center of trade and culture. During the Byzantine period, Greece experienced a revival of Greek culture and identity. The Greek language and Orthodox Christianity became central to Byzantine culture, shaping the religious and cultural landscape of the region. Byzantine art and architecture flourished, with churches and monasteries adorned with intricate mosaics and frescoes. The Byzantine Empire faced many challenges, including invasions from barbarian tribes, conflicts with the Islamic world, and internal power struggles. Despite these challenges, Byzantine Greece remained a center of learning and culture, preserving and transmitting Greek knowledge to future generations. The Byzantine Empire's influence extended beyond its borders, with Greek scholars and theologians playing a key role in shaping the intellectual life of medieval Europe. The works of Byzantine scholars such as Pseudo-Dionysius the Areopagite and John of Damascus had a profound impact on Western thought. Byzantine Greece also saw the development of a unique artistic style, blending classical Greek and Roman traditions with Christian themes. Iconography became a prominent feature of Byzantine art, with icons playing a central role in religious worship. The monasteries of Mount Athos, founded during the Byzantine period, became centers of spirituality and artistic production, producing some of the finest examples of Byzantine art and architecture. Despite its cultural and artistic achievements, the Byzantine Empire faced increasing pressure from external threats, particularly from the expanding Islamic caliphates. The capture of Constantinople by the Fourth Crusade in 1204 dealt a severe blow to the empire, leading to the fragmentation of Byzantine territories in Greece and the establishment of Latin states. The Byzantine Empire experienced a brief revival in the 14th century under the Palaeologos dynasty, but it ultimately succumbed to the Ottoman Turks in 1453, with the fall of Constantinople marking the end of Byzantine Greece. Despite its fall, the Byzantine Empire left a lasting legacy in Greece, shaping its culture, language, and religion for centuries to come. In 1453, the Ottoman Turks conquered Constantinople, marking the end of the Byzantine Empire and the beginning of Ottoman rule in Greece. Greece came under Ottoman control for over 400 years, a period characterized by both cultural and economic challenges. During Ottoman rule, Greece experienced a decline in its economy and a suppression of its cultural and religious identity. The Greek Orthodox Church, a central institution in Greek life, faced restrictions and persecution under Ottoman rule. However, Greek culture and identity persisted, with Greeks maintaining their language, traditions, and sense of national identity. The 18th century saw the rise of the Greek Enlightenment, or Diaphotismos, a movement that sought to revive Greek culture and education. Greek intellectuals and scholars, inspired by Western European ideas, worked to promote Greek language and culture, laying the groundwork for the Greek War of Independence. The Greek War of Independence began in 1821, fueled by a desire for freedom and national identity. Greek revolutionaries, known as the Philikiateria, fought against Ottoman rule, leading to a long and bloody conflict. The war captured the imagination of the Western world, with many European intellectuals and artists expressing support for the Greek cause. The Greek War of Independence was marked by several key events, including the massacre at Chios, where thousands of Greeks were killed by Ottoman forces, and the naval victory at Navarino, where a combined British, French, and Russian fleet defeated the Ottoman navy. After years of struggle, Greece finally gained independence in 1830, becoming a sovereign nation once again. The Treaty of Constantinople recognized Greece as an independent state, albeit with a reduced territory compared to its ancient boundaries. The new Greek state faced many challenges, including territorial disputes with its neighbors and the integration of a large refugee population. Despite these challenges, Greece began to rebuild and re-establish its cultural and national identity. The 19th century saw a revival of Greek arts, literature, and education, with the establishment of schools, universities, and cultural institutions. The city of Athens was chosen as the capital of the new Greek state and underwent a major transformation, with the construction of neoclassical buildings and the revival of ancient Greek architecture. The 20th century brought significant challenges and changes to Greece. After World War II, Greece experienced a period of political instability and conflict. The Greek Civil War, fought between communist and anti-communist forces from 1946 to 1949, left a deep impact on the country, leading to further political divisions and social upheaval. In 1967, a group of military officers seized power in a coup d'état, establishing a military dictatorship that lasted until 1974. The dictatorship was characterized by censorship, repression, and human rights abuses, leading to widespread discontent among the Greek population. In 1974, following a period of unrest and protests, democracy was restored in Greece, marking the end of the dictatorship. Since the restoration of democracy, Greece has made significant strides in modernization and development. The country joined the European Union in 1981, opening up new opportunities for economic growth and cooperation. The adoption of the euro in 2001 further integrated Greece into the European economy, although it also exposed vulnerabilities that would later contribute to the Greek financial crisis. The Greek financial crisis, which began in 2009, had a profound impact on the country's economy and society. Greece faced severe austerity measures and economic hardships, leading to widespread protests and social unrest. The crisis highlighted structural weaknesses in Greece's economy and governance, prompting calls for reform and change. Despite these challenges, Greece has shown resilience and determination in overcoming adversity. The country's rich cultural heritage, stunning landscapes, and warm hospitality continue to attract tourists from around the world. Greece's contributions to art, philosophy, science, and democracy continue to inspire people across the globe, reminding us of the enduring legacy of this ancient civilization. Today, Greece stands as a modern European nation, facing new challenges and opportunities in a rapidly changing world. The Greek people continue to look to the future while honoring their past, embodying the spirit of resilience and determination that has defined Greece throughout its long and storied history. In conclusion, the history of Greece is a testament to the resilience, creativity, and enduring spirit of its people. From the ancient civilizations of Minoans and Mycenaeans to the glory days of Athens and the Byzantine Empire, Greece has been a cradle of civilization, inspiring generations with its art, philosophy, and culture. Through centuries of conquests, occupations, and wars, the Greek people have maintained their cultural identity and traditions, preserving the legacy of their ancestors for future generations. The struggle for independence and the challenges of modernization have only served to strengthen the bond that ties the Greek people to their past and their heritage. As we reflect on the journey of Greece through the ages, we are reminded of the importance of preserving and cherishing our history. Just as the Greeks have kept alive the stories of their past, so too can we learn from their example and take away valuable insights into our own lives. At Tidbit Takeaway, we strive to bring you the most intriguing and inspiring stories from history, showing you that even the smallest tidbits of information can illuminate the past and inspire the future. Join us as we continue to explore the fascinating world of history, one tidbit at a time.